Hello there, Cancer. This is Now You Know Tarot. I'm going to read you 3 storylines. There are lots of Cancers out there, so everyone's at different ages, so please take what resonates. We're not doing the same life cycles or experiences. My first storyline I'm going to read is Pathfinder Tarot. This is my first tarot deck. And when I first picked it out, because the cards were huge, I thought you had to have really huge tarot cards. And because it was so huge, I didn't use it as much. So anyway, we're going to start with that. Now, before any of my reads, I ground myself or meditate. And then I ask for each deck that I pick out for a reading with my pendulum, I ask if it's a negative, if the deck is free of negative energies, if the universe and my spirit guide will help me interpret the deck. If it says no, it's not free of negative energies, I don't use that deck and I pick another one. If it says no for universe or no for spirit guide, I kind of set it aside and maybe my spirit guide speaks louder than the universe to me, or vice versa. Your first card out is the Eight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That is the Gold Digger card. Strength card, Leo's energy. To the Ace of Swords, upright. I think there is somebody here, Cancer, that may think, they don't have proof, but they may think that you're a codependent with the pentacles, with the money. And they think that is your energy, and it's not. But they overthink it for some reason, so they got it in their head. They got it in their head. And Cancer, I think you're going to use some inner strength, and you're going to tell them the truth, or have a very good discussion about their way of thinking. And it will be a very intelligent discussion, and it's going to be a start of a new way that you communicate with this person. It will, I have a feeling it will change your relationship. That's what I see here for the first line. Second one, let's see. I'm using the Mermaids card, so I went from huge to love the mermaids. Love the mermaids. All right, Cancer. Let's see what your second line. Sometimes my lines connect, and sometimes they don't. So just take what resonates. It can be 3 different storylines. Lots of Cancers out there. Not everything's going to hit home. My husband that passed is a Cancer, and I got a Cancer child. All right. Oh, we have 4 cards. 3 dropped on the table, so my rule of thumb is 5 or less. Stay on the board and get played. So the first card is 6 of Pentacles in reverse. To the 3 of Swords in reverse. That is a healing card, guys. To the 4 of Pentacles, upright. To the King of Cups, upright, which is Pisces energy. Cancer, I see that you are taking, you're not giving, you're taking time to heal over something. Whether or not it's a habit, breaking a habit, healing from a relationship, doesn't have to be romantic. You can have a fight with your best friend, and you need time to heal. It isn't always It is not always romantic, is what I'm trying to say. In fact, you manifest. You manifest differently now that you've healed. Now you're ready, Cancer. Now you're ready. You are ready to have a loving, loyal, devoted partner in your life. That's serious. You're ready for it. You weren't ready until you healed, though. You're not going to be ready until you heal. Now, everybody heals differently, and everybody has different things they got to heal from. You know, we're finding that a lot of people had childhood trauma. Just because you grow up doesn't mean it's gone. So you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. All right, Cancer. Third storyline. I'm using the vice versa deck. So there's the regular new tarot or regular tarot, and then the backside is like the backside. Of a different angle to look at the card. That's what it is. Anyway, it's fun. It's fun. I like fun decks. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, Cancer. I was wondering when I was going to have this happen. So we got 5 cards. So now I'm going to even up our lines and add one more card to the first and the second line. And what I do is I'm going to pick one card and we're going to put it face down. After the third line, I'll go back and I'll read that storyline again. See if the new card changes the story. Doing it also with the second one. Second storyline. I leave a lot of words out and I don't mean to because I think faster than I talk. So first card, face down. I'm hurrying. Okay, so third card. We have the Fool card, which is Aries and Aquarius' energy, right? But it's in reverse. To the Eight of Pentacles, upright. To the Five of Wands, in reverse. To the Knight of Pentacles, upright. To the Three of Swords, your second Three of Swords, in the reverse, which is healing, okay? So, here's the third line. Here's what I see. Don't act foolish. Don't act foolish and make a leap of faith. I don't think you want to make a leap of faith because there's a lot of commitment to this, and the only way you can keep the peace is avoiding conflict, and it's just causing you it's just causing you to slow down. For some reason, it's causing you to slow down. To the Three of Swords, you decide to go in a healing mode. If the storylines continue from the second one, you know how to heal. And maybe you recognize when you need to go in a healing mode. The Fool card in reverse also is don't do anything dangerous or reckless. And one of the traits is one night stands. And everybody has a one night stand. Everyone does. I would think. One night stands don't make you feel very good the next day. So that's why I get it's kind of like a reckless, dangerous thing to do if it's because you're doing it to get back at someone romantically. That's what I see here for you, Cancer, okay? Let's go back and read your first line. First line is somebody's in their head and they think you're in a relationship with them because of money. They think you're a gold digger. And you decide to use your inner strength and courage and bring the subject up and cut straight to the truth. Get to the truth and clear things up and maybe even start and build a solid way to communicate. To what? To the temperance, which is Sagittarius's energy. It's not going to feel balanced to you, Cancer. It's not going to feel balanced to you. So it's going to be a lot more work for you to show this person how to communicate correctly and not go into their head and all of a sudden make up all these scenarios that aren't there. Okay? Second line, you are taking time to heal. You're learning how to manifest different now from healing to the King of Cups. You're ready for your loving, devoted, loyal, serious counterpart, right? To the Six of Wands. It's going to draw a lot of attention. It's going to draw a lot of attention to you, Cancer. So maybe you might have more than one choice, I guess. But you're going to get a lot of attention about it. That's what I see here. Okay, I got this new oracle, and I've had it for a while, but it's a thick book. And it's called Oracle of Visions. And the artwork is just great. And I'm going to pull one oracle, but we're going to read from the book, and we're going to learn the meanings together. So, I'm just going to pull one card. Just one card. Sliding all over. Okay. So your card is number 28. And this is the card. So here's what I see. A man who's like a jester, a jokester, maybe into entertainment, or a magician. And look at right here. There's a woman in this capsule or something and trying to touch this and make human contact with this magician or entertainer. Trying to make contact. And is this in his mind? Is he manifesting? I don't know. So now let's read from the book, number 28. Oh, I just had it. Okay, here's what the card means. Contact, reaching out, spiritual bonds, and connections. Each contact with a human being is so rare, so precious, one should preserve it. Like put it under glass. Wow. Okay, so this is what the card means. I'm trying to hold it up so you can see it's very pretty. In this life, we are spirit, we are flesh. When we forget that we are both, we can suffer unnecessarily. This card can indicate a need to take time for meditation to connect with one's higher self. This will, in turn, allow us to see the spiritual aspect of others more clearly and be able to reach out to them more easily. A young man stands in a contemplative mode. I don't know what that means. The mask before him indicates that he had stepped away from his unusual role in life. You can see the mask right there. A flame inside a flame beside the mass signifies the eternity of our nature and reminds us that all that we see in this earthly realm is no more than a mask. In his right hand, he holds a bell jar that contains the face of a woman. Maybe she is his spirit guide or a love from a past life. She's reaching out to him with much love and tenderness. In his left hand, he holds two batons, indicating the duality of human nature. He, they might also indicate he has more than enough will to move forward in his life. So that's what that means. And I am going to put that over your King of Cups, Cancer. That's where I see it going. I see that you're after you heal, you're at least in the second line, maybe even the first line. I see a connection. So now you know. Thanks for popping in. I will talk to you later. Bye. Now you know.